Assalamu alaikum, grade 5. Today we'll start your chapter number 2, dialogue. First of all, we'll start reading the chapter from page number 12. Mother, what's wrong? You've been quiet all evening. You hardly touched your dinner. Rabia, it's nothing, Mom. I've done something silly. Mom, you seem worried. You'd better tell me all about it. Rabia, do you remember I told you about the sports coach who came to our school to teach us how to play quick cricket? Mother, yes, I do. Didn't he send you some cricket equipment so that you could practice for the junior cricket league? Rabia, yes, he did. He told us that if we did well in the league, we could play at the East Stadium during the lunch break of the next inter-school series. Mother, that would be wonderful. Why are you upset? Rabia, the boys never let us play. Some of us decided to borrow a bat and some wickets to practice at home. Now we have lost some of the stumps. Mother, did you ask Mr. Kashif if you could borrow the wickets? No, we didn't. We thought he might refuse. Mother, that was very irresponsible. You must tell him first thing in the morning and say we will replace them. Rabia, sir, I have something to tell you. Some of us took some wicket equipment home and now we have lost it. I'm really sorry. We're going to replace it, Mr. Kashif. Why did you take it home? Can't you practice with at school? Rabia, we would like to, sir, but the boys never let us use it, Mr. Kashif. You should not have borrowed it without asking me. However, Rabia, it was brave of you to tell me. Mr. Kashif, listen to me carefully, please. I'm feeling very disappointed. Some girls took some cricket equipment home without asking. However, they told me that the cricket boys were not letting them use it. This is not fair. Cricket is not just about winning matches. You must all learn to be good sportsmen and sportswomen. From now on, we will have regular practice for both the boys and girls team. Now, I want you to answer these questions. Who taught the pupils in Rabia's school to play quick cricket? I could have written the answers, but I want you to write them yourself. So answer number 1 is Mr. Kashif. Why did Rabia and her friends borrow some cricket equipment? Because the boy didn't let them play. How did Rabia's mother know her daughter was worried? Because she didn't complete her dinner and she seemed worried. How do you think Rabia felt before she spoke to Mr. Kashif? She was scared. She was scared. Mr. Kashif thought Rabia was brave because she told him the truth. Number B. Which of the following is the cricket title for the passage? Cricket is for boys and girls, because the lesson which we got after reading it was that cricket is both for boys and girls. So now, before discussing the vocabulary, I would like to summarize the lesson. The lesson was about telling the truth and about equality between boys and girls playing cricket, which was discussed by Mr. Kashif. So first of all, there was this girl named Rabia who was brave enough to tell her mother that they have taken some wickets without permission and now she's worried because she and her friends have lost it. So her mother said that you have to go and immediately tell your teacher about it. When she went to her teacher and told him, he said that you shouldn't have taken them, but you're brave enough to tell me the truth because you could have lied, but you didn't. Then he spoke to everyone that cricket is both for boys and girls and anyone can play it. So this proves that one must be honest, truthful, and cricket, a game, is for both boys and girls. It's for both of them, like. Coming back to page number 14, vocabulary, there are some words and I'll be telling you the meanings. Impatiently means in a restlessly eager manner. Like when you're in a hurry, you cannot wait. Kind means gentle. And anxiety means getting greatly worried. Like you are, apart from just worried, you are actually tensed about something. Regularly means with a constant or definite pattern. Nervously means in an anxious manner. It is like anxiously or nervously are the same, that you are worried to an extent where you get nervous, where you lose your mental capability. Excitedly means eager manner. Honestly means in a truthful, fair, or honorable way. like you're being honest or you're being truthful, well in a good or satisfactory way. Then choose a suitable adverb from the box to complete the sentences. This exercise is on page number 14. You have some adverbs and you have to fill them. Example: Rabia looked silently down at her plate. Her mother watched her anxiously. Rabia spoke kindly to Mr. Kashif. He was pleased that she spoke honestly. The pupils practiced cricket regularly. Soon the girls began to play really well. They set out for East Stadium nervously. They waited anxiously for the match to begin. Page number 15, we have another exercise. Replace the underlined words with the pronoun. Number 1, Mr. Kashif was not angry with the girls. Answer is them. Pronouns, you know what is a pronoun? Pronoun is when we replace a noun, something that comes in the place of noun. So Layla and I borrowed the equipment. Layla and I, these are the pronouns. So we will replace them with we because they are two persons. The boys did not let Layla and me practice. She complained. Layla and me are again. The boys did not let us practice. The teacher said you must let the girls practice, must let them practice. Rabia's mother told Rabia to talk to Mr. Kashif. Rabia's mother told her to talk to Mr. Kashif because Rabia is a feminine form and we go for him or her, and here we go for her. Rabia and her friends could not find the stumps. They, because there are a lot of people here. The girls looked everywhere for stumps. Stumps, what? They are them. My friends and I watched the match on the television. My friends and I watched it on the television because television, or the match, is something, a thing. It's not a person or something. We cannot use he or she. So for something, for a material, we used to use it. Then there's a concept on page number 16, coming to page number 16, about subject versus predicate. What is a subject and what is a predicate? You know about the subject already. Predicate is something new for you. Subject is the person or thing performing the action. Predicate indicates the action performed by the subject. For example, subject is the one who is doing some action, and the action which is done by the subject is predicate. Usually a noun, pronoun, or noun phrase contains the verb, objects, and other elements. Usually precedes the predicate, usually comes after the subject. Like usually subject is first in the sentence and predicate is after that, because for example, subject is Rabia and she is playing the cricket. Now playing the cricket is predicate because predicate is now defining the work which is the subject doing. We have some other examples for you. For example, subject Mr. Smith, predicate took a walk. For example, Mr. Smith took a walk. Now Mr. Smith was the subject, the main idea of the sentence, and what he did was the predicate. The dentist pulled out the tooth. Now the dentist is the subject and he pulled out a tooth was the predicate. The pig with the big snot slobbered on a kid. Now the pig with the big snot was the subject, like the main subject was pig. Slobbered on a kid. Now slobbered on a kid was the predicate. All these predicates are defining the work, the state, the action of a subject. Now copy these sentences and underline the subject, then complete the sentences with the correct form of verb in the brackets. For example, the new cricket equipment was very useful. From was and were, was will be here. My older sister does not enjoy cricket. From do and does, we have does. The boy sitting next to me playing football, prefers playing football. My school team plays really well. Now there is the use of S. The result of the match was disappointing. The result of the match were disappointing will be incorrect. All the people want to be in the team, wants to be nay, because if it was only about one pupil then it will be wants, but if it's about so many people, like all the people indicates that the people were 2, 3 or 5, 6, so it will be want. The members of the team are all practicing regularly. Now it cannot be is because it is about team, it is about collective noun, not a single noun. Rabia and her friends have never played in a match. Now Rabia and her friends are so many people, so we have. If the sentence was only about Rabia, then Rabia has. Which team is winning? Now which team are winning, because now we're talking about just a single thing which is a win. Win is singular, win. So now we have to use is. which team are winning, then if to which teams are winning, then teams has to be plural as well. Like the word should be plural. It gives the idea of so many people in a team. There are 10 or 11 players, but still to give the idea of so many teams, then we have to use are. Now on page number 16, many words have more than one meaning. When we look up two words in dictionary, it is helpful to know which part of speech they are. For example, our team can play very well. In this sentence, play is a verb. We all watch the play. In this sentence, play is a noun. Now there are certain words which work as a noun and as a verb as well. For example, the word play. Play as a verb, to take part in a sport or game. Play, noun, a piece of writing performed by actors. Now there are two different meanings of play, so they work as a verb and as a noun. First of all, the play is like a drama or something, to take part in a sport or to like do something, to do an action. Then the play, another play which we have is like watching something, is a piece of writing performed by actors. So now you have watched the play, so watched is the verb and play is the noun. What part of speech are the words in the bold type? Number 1, our team will play during the lunch break is a noun. Try not to break the stumps. Now this break is a verb because this break means torna, and torna is like doing an action, so it is a verb. The teacher looked at the time on his watch. Now he looked. Looked is a verb, but where did he look? On his watch. So watch is a noun. उसने देखा घड़ी की तरफ. Now here the meaning of the watch is by a clock. A lot of people came to watch the match. Now here watching something with your eyes is doing an action, so now watch has become a verb. After the match, the players needed to do rest. Now rest is verb. The rest of the pupil clapped for the team. The rest means जो बाकी बच्चे थे, बाकी pupil or बाकी students. So here rest is in the meaning of noun. The principal will present a cup to the winning team. Will present a cup means verb. He will present, he will come and give a cup. My friend gave me a present on my birthday. The present here means a gift, so it's a noun. Your homework is do question number 1 from the part language of page 15 and do question 1 from the part subject verb agreement on page number 15. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.